It is the Riot Podcast. On today's ep, I know we'll be food fighting. That's for sure. We commissioned Isaiah to go to the Krispy Kreme to celebrate National S'mores Day. And that was all spur of the moment.
Hey, I'm proud of us, guys.
It was an adventure.
It really was. And I appreciate Isaiah going out. You can follow us at RadioU Official on Instagram, and you can see the journey to get the donuts. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, here in this podcast as we get to try them for the first time.
You can see Isaiah in his Krispy Kreme, like the old-fashioned hat.
Oh, the hat that they
I had
give?
to get the hat.
You have to.
Don't throw it away. You need to put it in like your Riot area so that you keep all your...
The memories.
Well, also like costumes in case you need it. Isaiah, you still have the donut hat?
It really fit your look, though. I think if you...
I thought it looked good.
Yeah, I thought so, too. I think you could definitely play, believably, somebody from like the 50s with that hat, like a soda jerk.
Yeah,
that's it.
You could pull it off.
Just wait till I start wearing it every day. Then you guys are going to be like, enough with the hat, okay?
We're not doing Krispy Kreme today.
Yeah.
So what else do we have to look forward to in the show today?
We also talked about how people are very opinionated on their flags.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is for sure. The tough thing about previewing the podcast is sometimes I just want to leave it all like spoiler free.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I want how much details I want to give away of the flag story.
Well, for this, let's just say it's about a lady and her flag and her neighbor's thoughts on the flag.
Yeah.
And you'll find out what's on the flag later.
Yeah. And you're thinking, oh, it has to be something controversial.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to some, I guess, evidently to at least one person it was.
It's problematic to the lady.
The rest of us, not as much.
So you'll find out when you keep listening.
Yes.
Also, one of my favorite moments from today's show is when I thought that Hudson was trying to say that he had a fake vaccine card. We talked about that.
You're like, I knew it. I knew he sounded like that.
Yeah, it's real. I can pull it out, but part of the
really
thing
fake.
is, part of the thing is, how can you tell?
Sure.
They're not so hard to forge, and that was what I was trying to say. So my card, I think it's real, but for all everyone else knows, maybe I did fake it.
Well, in the podcast, you're going to learn about the going rate for certain sort of the fake vaccination cards, because those are back and business is booming.
Yeah, if you do want to go through the trouble, apparently it doesn't going to cost you that much, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wrapped it up with what was probably the weirdest of like the 11 foods we talked about on the show today, which was the apple pie hot dog.
Wait, what is it again? Baseball.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't remember it. It was stuck in my head.
Something Chevrolet.
It was baseball, apple pie. What was the other thing?
Gosh.
Baseball, apple pie.
Oh, man, that's going to bug me.
Do you remember?
Look it up.
Baseball, apple pie.
Hot dogs. It's hot dogs. Baseball, apple pie, hot dog, Chevrolet. Which makes me remember, too, we're talking about hot dogs.
Yeah.
Every day. We talked about, I don't know if it made it into the podcast, but we talked about hot dogs multiple times today.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen, guys, it is what it is, all right? We're sorry the podcast is a bit food-driven today, but that's just how the news went.
You put Hudson on the morning show, and you're going to get hot dog
You're going to get a lot of hot dog talk.
Wait, is it baseball?
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, Chevrolet.
There it is.
It sounds like a cheer.
Yeah.
To the baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, Chevrolet. Go team.
Well, find out what that's all about and Guy Fieri. And that will be wrapping up the podcast today.
That's the Mount Rushmore of American things.
All thrown into one.
Even though there's 5. They added an extra bust.
That's it.
All right. Well, make sure you review. You don't like podcasts. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, unsubscribe.
Subscribe again.
Drive us up in the numbers and the metrics and the rankings and make us look good.
Make sure you say hi to by texting 8772 RadioU.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
You might be thinking that this won't be quite as bad the second time around. Well, you'd be greatly mistaken. You're listening to the Worst of the Riot podcast.
And welcome to National S'mores Day.
Hey, I feel like we're trying our best to grab the day when it comes.
Yeah,
like
we
if
don't want to
there's a
miss
holiday.
them. We don't want to miss them.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are we going to do for S'mores Day?
And it's August, and so you just got to take any holiday you can get because this is the
brighten up each day.
Deserted wasteland of holidays.
Okay, I did see. I managed to find my way on Instagram to like the upcoming like food fight items or like the hot items that everybody's taste testing.
Yeah,
and they did show that the Krispy Kreme Carnival donuts.
Yes.
They're supposed to go away, and the ones that come in are their s'mores sets.
That's what I was going to bring up.
So it is, I think, probably because of the S'mores Day.
We might have missed Carnival. We might have completely missed out on them, which is fine because those donuts sounded gross anyways.
Yeah, people said they're just all right.
These ones are their s'more. They have 2 new s'mores donuts that debut today in honor of National S'mores Day.
Are they there for a while? Or?
It's not just for today, but I don't know how long. I don't have a date for when they disappear, but it's not going to be long, and it goes quicker than you think, too.
Yeah, time flies.
We have a s'mores classic donut, and a s'mores fudge cake donut.
That could be good.
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to find if they actually have a description or maybe like a picture or anything like that.
I saw a screenshot of it looks like the one donut looks like just the normal one. Like the normal Krispy Kreme donut, and then the other ones, they actually look pretty delicious.
Let's see if it's on the website. I have a news story here, but it's on one of those websites, where the video is like, here's how to make s'mores brownies.
They're pushing their own thing.
Yeah, instead of just showing me the s'mores donuts at Krispy Kreme. So they got me to click on it. Ooh. Here we go.
Did you find it?
I found it all right. We've got, so the S'mores Classic is a donut filled with marshmallow cream dipped in Hershey's chocolate icing, drizzled with marshmallow cream and chocolate icing, and topped with graham cracker crumbs.
It all looks really good.
It does, doesn't it?
And then the s'mores fudge cake one and the S'mores Classic donuts.
Yeah, the fudge cake is a fudge cake donut wrapped in marshmallow, dipped, not wrapped, in marshmallow icing.
Wrapped works.
And decorated with Hershey's chocolate icing and topped with chocolate chips. That one doesn't seem as exciting.
Yeah, they all seem good, though.
Yeah, just you put marshmallow on anything and all of a sudden it's a s'more. But this classic donut sounds really good. And these... especially if you had these nice and hot and warm and fresh.
Oh, Isaiah. Isaiah, what are you doing right now?
We just stick them on a steak and put them in the fire even.
Warm them up that way. Well, let's put this on the must-do list. It's a busy rest of the week. We have an after show coming tomorrow because we have a ton of Kit Kats that a listener sent in.
Yeah.
Then on Friday, we're checking in with a band. It's been a while, Fever. And I think the Protest is coming in to hang out with us for a bit.
Yes.
So I don't know if that leaves us Thursday.
We're loaded up for the week. I mean, today.
Is this a today thing?
It's when it is National S'mores Day.
You think we should go send them today?
So it's either today or probably never.
Never. Oh, don't say it like that. All right. Well, let's talk.
I need to be realistic when we make these decisions.
If you missed out on the next Riot moment when it originally aired, you don't know how lucky you are. You're listening to the Worst of the Riot podcast.
This is actually going to result in something interesting. We're asking every celebrity if they shower, and eventually one of them is going to give us an answer that's actually worthwhile.
That's good, yeah. It just was some controversy surrounding some actors who made it seem like showering wasn't as necessary as we think.
That's literally what Jake Gyllenhaal said. He says he finds it less necessary than he once did.
There was Jake Gyllenhaal.
It was started by Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
And they're on a podcast, and they're like, we don't bathe our kids very often. And all of a sudden...
we don't bathe very often.
Yeah, and then now it's a thing that you have to ask every celebrity if you're doing a hacky interview. So the newest is Jason Momoa.
Oh, water guy.
Water guy.
Oh
yep, that's his name.
Aquaman.
Superman, Wonder Woman, and Water Guy.
Yeah, thank you. Aquaman.
But that actually plays into his response. He said, I'm not starting any trends. I shower. Trust me. I'm Aquaman. I'm in the effing water.
Oh, that was his response?
Yes, which is actually, if you asked me, because we did talk about this yesterday, if you were thinking of somebody who didn't shower, I thought it could have been him.
You think so?
Yeah, you see his hair and his beard and whatever.
Well, I
and
think
you just don't know.
You need maintenance on that. It seems like he does pretty good with it.
No, that's what I think. It just could be like it's all natural, but apparently not. It's not. There's products involved.
He says, "Don't worry about it. I'm Hawaiian. We got salt water on me. We're good."
So he's clean.
Yeah, nice.
So that's not the answer we were hoping for.
Well,
we want to find out about all the celebrities. Do you think there's a way that in like we've run out of legitimate reasons to cancel celebrities, so now we're looking for new reasons?
I think because like Dwayne Johnson yesterday, The Rock was like, hey, he showed his schedule. He showers like 3 times a day. I think by this point, the original culprits of this were ridiculed so much that I think that now managers are in like, hey, let's just post on Instagram about your showering.
All the other celebrities are just...
or they're told to be quiet.
Yeah.
It's like, don't say anything
They've
about
got skeletons in their closet. They're a non-showerer.
That's it.
And so they have to keep that under wraps. They're trying to hide all the records. And all of a sudden they start showering. You start seeing some celebrities that are all of a sudden extra clean compared to what they used to look like.
And no longer the controversy of vaccinated or anti-vax.
Yeah,
it's now showering or anti-showering.
All the other, again, maybe all of the celebrities that could be canceled for, quote unquote, legitimate reasons. We've taken care of that. So now we have to move on. We don't have enough controversy brewing at the moment. So we're trying to develop it on bathing.
But some of them are just saying it on social media on their own.
Yeah.
Others are doing it a part of
They're
interviews.
clearing their good name.
So I don't know if we'll hear probably too much anymore.
I don't know. You're overestimating how intelligent and the news is.
You're right. You're more understanding.
We've got another couple days of this, especially if one person, what it's going to be is some like lower level celebrity you haven't really thought about for a while. And they're going to be the ones, they're going to admit that they haven't showered in a while because that will get their name back out there.
It'll go back into the news.
And then that will be the big, and you know what it'll do? It'll be like some conservative celebrity. So that like Tim Allen, and then Fox News will be like, actually, it's good to not shower. So, and the liberal elite want you to know they want you to shower all the time.
It becomes that thing. You're like, it's not going to. It could. Everybody yesterday when we talked about it, when The Rock was talking about his stuff, everybody said like Adam Sandler. They're like, I don't think he showers. I'm like, I think he does, but who knows? So now this is Jason Momoa. He's now stepped in.
You almost missed hearing this one. We just couldn't let that happen. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
Back to the crypto news. All of the different coins are now rearing their heads once again. I've got other Bitcoin news coming up a little later, but this news is Dogecoin related. Yeah.
We don't hear about Dogecoin as a lot.
No,
it's the doggy looking one.
It's faded out, but now this makes me want to check in on my Dogecoin to see how it's doing.
Do you still have some?
I still have some. I mean, it didn't hurt me anything to purchase those 12 Dogecoins or whatever, and hope. That's what, I didn't just buy Dogecoin. I bought hope.
You bought hope and prayer.
I bought hope that
your future.
A lottery ticket that just keeps on giving. I just can keep on checking it, and one day it
one
might
day you might get something. Other days you might not.
And this feels like a day where it might go up marginally to maybe I'll make a couple cents on the deal. Oscar Mayer has
the hot dog.
Yeah. They made a hot Doge wiener.
Aw.
Yeah.
Is it real or what is it?
It's a real package of hot dogs.
Oh, it's a crypto pack.
It's got actual hot dogs in it, but if you won the auction, see they were auctioning it off on eBay. Mm-hmm. If you won the auction, not only do you get the 10-pack of wieners, which I would never do wieners.
But this is the only way they can make it work on eBay because you have a physical item.
Yeah. But not only do they have the wieners in there, they've got Dogecoin, 10,000 Dogecoins in the first pack, which was approximately $2,500.
So the first hot dog pack went up a few days ago, starting bid of 99 cents. And then they doing another auction, which was announced shortly after. And that one is worth 20,000 Dogecoins.
Yeah. And the 20,000, that one So that would be 5,000. Well, I'm trying to look at the bids. See, okay, the winning bid for the first one is $15,001. So
That's how much someone paid?
Yeah.
For the pack of hot dogs and the Dogecoins?
It's an investment.
No.
Yeah, it is.
I thought you were going to say like it was $5.
No. Because those Dogecoins, like we said, they're $5,000 now. But remember, that's 20,000 Dogecoins. That means they're worth, what, 4 cents each?
I guess.
So you buy $15,000, you only need those Dogecoins to go up to 12 cents each, and all of a sudden you made your money back. And if they go up to $1, you're rich.
I guess actually this isn't about money technically.
No, it's a collector's item.
Well, they were doing an auction to go for the proceeds for Feeding America.
Right.
So it is better that, you spend a little extra for that. But that's a lot of money, $15,000. They're saying that they want to help provide hunger relief to those in need. So Oscar Mayer was doing this eBay auction where you physically got a pack of hot dogs because they have to for eBay rules.
Yeah.
But then with it came Dogecoins, and that's the cryptocurrency.
And there's nothing special about the hot dogs.
No, it's
they
not.
Are just they are not even the good hot dogs. Like I said, they're wieners. They're not Franks.
They can't even call it hot dogs.
It's chicken and pork and whatever all mixed together. It's not all beef. You don't want these. No, nobody's buying these to eat them. They're just buying them because of the Dogecoin.
Well, good
and
for
to help
whoever.
help the Feeding America.
Yeah, good for whoever won the auctions for that.
Yeah, hopefully one day you and I will both, me and the person who, or you, if you want to buy some Dogecoin too, one day we'll all be rich.
I'm just going to watch you guys.
Nikki, you could get in on this investment for 4 cents.
Oh, no, you're not talking me into it.
4 cents. 4 cents. For just the price of literally you can't buy anything else with it. You could one day be a millionaire.
Do you get extra things if you get a friend to sign up for Dogecoin?
Well, the more people that buy it, the higher the price goes.
No, you mean like, when someone...
it feels like a pyramid scheme.
It does. It absolutely does.
How would you like to buy some Mary Kay, by the way?
Some makeup?
Would you like some hand scrub?
Actually,
I'm having a party later.
I'll probably go with the hot dogs.
Mary Kay and Dogecoin I'm selling tonight.
Not even the cryptocurrency. Out of all this, the hot dogs themselves seems like the better investment.
Oh, come on.
The definition of insanity is putting the riot on again and again and expecting a better result. It's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
It is the Tigger flag lady.
I did.
Did you see that one?
The lady who was saying it's not really the area.
Yeah, what is she? She comes over. It's this woman,
At first,
older
when I saw
woman.
it, I thought it was just like a trigger, like instead of Tigger.
Yeah,
But
like you thought you misheard it.
I did. I did.
But once you listen to it and watch it more than once, you're like, oh no, she's talking about Tigger.
Yeah.
But this woman comes over to her neighbor's house and she's like,
this is on their doorbell camera.
Yeah, and she goes, I just wanted to say I don't like the Tigger flag. I don't like it.
I only see the American flag in the shot.
Yep.
But she must have had like a flag with Tigger on it.
Yeah, and of course she goes, the American flag, I like that. And,
but it's the Tigger flag.
And I don't say anything about the shrubs or the backyard. But that Tigger flag,
which is a insult as its own.
Right? Yeah, it's your shrubs are insulting, but not enough for me to come over and say something about them.
Your whole backyard.
The Tigger flag is the problem. And so if you do keep watching, they show the Tigger flag.
Yeah.
And, well, like I'll say it. I think it's kind of tacky, but that said,
but you're
I'm not
going to the house and saying it to their face.
Now, yes, there seems to be a lot of stuff going on, and like a lot beneath the surface. Maybe with this woman that is, going to the front door to. What my favorite line that she comes up with, because I don't know, they're in Williamsburg, which could be anywhere. There's lots of Williamsburgs, but she goes. We have rules in Williamsburg. I don't want to find out what they are, but we got rules.
The Tigger flag?
Yeah. It's like, there's got to be a rule about the Tigger flag. Come on.
Winnie the Pooh character, Tigger. It's just that character on a blue flag.
Yeah.
And that's what the complaint is about. And you can tell, like, man, if you've ever been around someone who just has something to say.
Yeah.
And the body language of when the ladies come into the door.
Yeah.
Why did you go to the door? Why'd you even
right.
answer the door? You could tell by her body language.
All
like
of
she was
it
there
could have
to
been
say
avoided
something.
by if she just didn't go to the door. But you do have to wonder if maybe this isn't the first time the woman's come to the door, and so finally this time she's going to answer it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Or you get a viral TikTok, and maybe it's worth the pain of you going through that conversation.
And now your
at the
neighbor
door.
gets shamed, and maybe she changes her ways, but undoubtedly she won't. She'll get her own podcast probably to talk about all the Tigger flags that she hates.
I'd like to speak to the manager of the neighborhood about this flag. So that was the big one on TikTok yesterday.
Yeah.
If you have a flag up in your neighborhood, just maybe now everybody's going to start putting these ones up because they want to
it's
have
going to be a new thing. Yeah, it's going to be a meme and everything.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
The donuts are in the building.
Ooh, we're doing a food fight for National S'mores Day. We are going to taste test the Krispy Kreme s'mores donuts that are today. If you want to hop over to RadioU Riot on Facebook, you can watch in just a moment.
Yes, we're going to be doing that. But first, you've been hearing about it in Isaiah's news today, and that is AMC Theaters is hopping on the Bitcoin bandwagon.
Are they going to accept Bitcoin?
They are by the end of this year. And this one, unlike when we heard a similar something from Amazon, this one is actually official, where it's not a rumor. AMC has said by the end of the year, they're going to accept Bitcoin payments for tickets and for concessions. And
they do point out, though, that it's ordered online. So I feel like if you went there and you're like, but I have Bitcoin, you would have to be able to still make the purchase online using, whatever they're going to have set up for
probably
it.
The actual AMC app, I would assume, or maybe their website.
And they're going to accept Apple Pay and Google Pay for online purchases starting next year, too.
Does that feel... I don't use either of those, but that feels kind of out of date. I mean, like, not that people still use it, but it feels like waiting until next year feels like you're way behind.
I think it's just because there is so many variations of, I don't know, like with cryptocurrency and stuff. And the fluctuation is some of the problem with it. So I'm not sure. Everybody who's saying, like even Amazon, there were rumors that they were going to start accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And everybody, for even the rumors, were saying, yeah, but that'd be next year.
Yeah.
So nothing's happening this year.
Yeah, it's taken some time, but I was just thinking for Google Pay and Apple Pay, like doesn't everybody, like not everybody, but don't most places accept that now?
Most
do. We
but
accept it.
It's different. If you're using a online site to order something, it has to be an option built within it.
Okay.
Compared to if you're using Apple Pay at like a paying, like you just use your phone with it.
Right.
That's different compared to you're ordering online and you want it to be one of the options.
Well,
same thing with Google Pay.
Yeah. So AMC, either way, they're working on it, working on the Apple Pay and Google Pay. And if you're able to go back to the theaters, if you want to, if you so desire, by the end of 2021, you may be able to use Bitcoin to pay for your ticket on the way.
I haven't been to AMC in forever.
No.
It's been so long.
Maybe this will be a good way to get a discount. You have your Bitcoin stash that you bought at a good price. And then when you're paying for AMC tickets, even though it will cost $25 for the ticket, it'll only be like you paid $15, just like people do with gift cards.
Sure.
Where you get the $10 off on a gift card and all of a sudden you have $50 and you only paid $40.
And
but you're doing that with Bitcoin.
We did say, right, it's not just tickets, it's concessions.
Yeah,
and
right.
That's the most expensive part of the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So it's going to be an option for you. AMC getting ahead of the game.
Not
with the
this
crypto.
year, though. It'll start next year.
Yes.
We would say rate and review the podcast. But let's be honest, that would probably hurt more than hell. The Worst of the Riot podcast.
National S'mores Day food fight.
It is.
We saw the story this morning that it is National S'mores Day and that Krispy Kreme has new s'mores donuts. And so we're like, we have to capture this moment right now.
It's not just today, but thanks to like the s'mores donuts, I think go through the 20-something. So you have a few days with it.
Yeah, you said 29th, I think.
Isaiah was kind enough to go out and get the donuts for us so we can try the two new Krispy Kreme flavors, the s'mores classic donut and the s'mores fudge cake ones. And then if you buy the s'mores box, they fill it in with the regular ones.
This is your first food fight, Isaiah. This
Are
is
you
a
ready?
big moment.
I'm excited.
All right, let's. Which one are we digging into first?
You want to pick, Isaiah? What do you want to do?
Let's do the one like looks like it's cream filled. Maybe
That's the S'mores Classic Donut.
classic.
It is. I mean, they're so good looking. I feel like they're a little smaller than the Krispy Kreme donuts we sometimes get, but they are glistening.
I also think if you look at I think you guys took your donuts first.
Yeah.
And mine is not as pretty as yours. You took the
that's on
nice
purpose.
ones. Yeah.
I was like, that's
I'm not
what
picking
we
that
did.
one.
You guys, the Instagrammers, took the Instagrammable donuts. And
it
I
looks
get
better.
the ugly rejects here.
All right,
But
so
hopefully
it
it'll
has
still taste good.
I believe it has a marshmallow cream inside of it.
Yes, right.
All right, so
You
we'll
can
try.
see it oozing out.
Man, Krispy Kreme. I took that big of a bite and there's nothing in there
me
yet.
too.
Really?
Me too. They always put it on one side.
none.
I entered from where the hole was.
Yeah, and that's the right one.
Yeah, so that I made sure I got some.
This is
And,
a heavy donut.
It is.
This is a
It's
heavy
a lot.
donut.
Ooh, it's pretty
it's
good, though.
I like the cream inside.
I could go for some more.
I guess it's on me. We spilled cream on me. That's okay. That's
Don't
pretty
tell
good.
Chris.
It's on me. It's not on the equipment. What do we think?
Thumbs up.
You like
That's
that one?
good.
That was
That's
incredible.
that is potentially would order again.
That was good.
That was delicious. Okay, this is really nice that we're, enjoying the National S'mores Day. So the other one is the s'mores fudge cake. So it has a fudge cake donut.
This feels a little more
Weighty.
standard. Oh, it's very heavy because it's the cake
Yeah.
style. And it doesn't have anything inside it. Like it feels more like a regular donut. It just happens to have graham
Like the-
cracker stuff on top.
And it has a marshmallow glaze on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, but it's not as impressive as the one
Yeah.
that has the cream
This is-
inside of it.
This almost is more of like just like a chocolate donut to me.
Yeah, that one's not as impressive, but still two good showings for the National S'mores Day. Those are good.
That's weird. You get like almost like a fruity kind of taste to the
Fruity?
chocolate. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, like I
Wait.
don't know.
You gotta really just let it
Yeah.
swish around. I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know what
really
that
get that
is.
on mine.
This
Just-
one's giving me something weird too, but I just can't put my finger on it. So
It's
it's
like
not a chocolate donut, but there's like something that's happening
Yeah.
there.
I bet you they were
It's
in the
very-
tray next to like a strawberry donut or something. Like it picked up some
Maybe.
of the flavor.
It just feels like it feels like it's got a bit of a cherry extract or something in it, you know?
Yeah,
like
okay.
could you agree with that maybe?
I will. I'll stay with you
Yeah?
on that. I'll
You'll work
stand
with
with
me
you.
on it?
I don't know if I can follow that. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can. I don't know if I can connect it.
I still feel like it would be the case of it's something else in the donut area where there was cross contamination.
Yeah, I guess that could be it. Well, either way, I definitely give the first one a massive thumbs up, the classic.
The classic
And
donut.
The fudge one is edible, but not as exciting. Maybe.
They're going to try to get you to get the s'mores pack, which will have those two flavors and then just classic Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
If you go in saying, can I just have the s'mores classic donut? Maybe that'll be a better
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
to
Well,
go with it.
the other thing you can do is with the mixed box, they fill it with a bunch of the original glazed also. And so that these other two, the s'mores ones, are heavier. Mm-hmm. So if we mix in, when you mix in the glazed donuts,
Oh, it'll be lighter.
then you can mix the heavy and light, and so you can have more than one donut and not feel as bad.
Oh, I think we'll have
In
more than one
multiple
donut.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's so too. I don't even feel bad. I don't even feel bad.
That's assuming too much there, Hudson. Well, enjoy National S'mores Day if you guys are going to do anything for that. Thank you, Isaiah, for bringing the
Of course.
donuts with us so we can
Yes.
taste test the new Krispy Kreme S'mores donuts.
Think of it as athleisure for your ears. Radio U's Worst of the Riot podcast.
Of course, there's a growing need for vaccination cards, for proof of vaccination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because more places are saying you need to either prove your vaccination to be able to come into these restaurants or whatever,
Or travel is the bigger one.
For travel, if you're going internationally and stuff like that, or going on a plane. And also a lot of companies are starting to require vaccinations. So with that, of course, There's also the counterfeit vaccination cards that are becoming more and more of an issue.
Now, these have been around for the start of the vaccine.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
And I forget, when we talked about they became popular in the very beginning, and then I don't know if we heard a lot until they started to require them more. Or you had to have testing if you didn't have it.
Right.
What was it? Was it like $50 they were, or like $5?
Yeah.
There was a going price for vaccine counterfeit cards.
I remember one guy we talked about that stole a stack of them. He was working at the clinic, and then it was his first day or something.
And he
just took all the cards, and I guess that's what he thought was going to be his big score, was reselling the vaccination cards. It didn't work out, but that was only like, I think he took like $500, and they say it was worth like $500 or something.
Yeah.
But now what we're seeing is, for example, there's an Instagram account that is selling laminated COVID-19 vaccine cards, $25 each.
Oh, that's the going rate?
Yeah, but I don't understand. If it's already laminated, how can you add your name on there so that it shows that you were vaccinated?
Maybe it's custom where they get your information first,
yeah, you're probably totally right. I'm not even thinking about that.
It's a premium business, Hudson. So then they laminate it for you and send it to you.
And there's also, if you want to go a little deeper on the app Telegram, there are people offering COVID-19 vaccine card certificates for as much as $200 a piece.
Well, dude, someone should tell them that this guy has them for $25.
Yeah, right? Get off of Telegram, get on Instagram, and go, you're on the wrong gram.
I know, you're on the wrong one. But
but the thing is, I don't know. I mean, I guess for $25, you could talk yourself into saying that that's not a small price to pay if I don't want to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
But getting vaccinated is free, so you must be very, very committed to not getting vaccinated and to still doing certain things. You know, like,
well, you have to watch.
I feel it's a small Venn diagram.
The
right
one,
there.
I don't know, I don't have the story. It's been a few, but I remember someone was trying to go into Canada. I think it was Canada, and they had a fake vaccine card.
Yeah.
Because again, if you go someplace, you just have to have testing.
Right.
But if you don't want to do all that, they have the fake card.
And now for Canada, you do have to, now that the borders are open, they want you to be vaccinated.
So there's a difference between like, hey, I'm in New York City, I want to eat in here, here's my fake card, compared to, remember, if you are using that in a more official setting, like transportation.
Right. The higher stakes.
You will get fined and you will get in trouble. So there's a difference between if you're flashing a fake vaccine card, what your in trouble might be.
Yeah, and I think in certain instances, it does seem like the vaccine card is easy to fake. Like I have one, a real one, and it doesn't seem like...
I thought you were going to say a fake one.
No.
Got him.
Good thing I clarified. I have my vaccine card, and it does seem like it would be pretty easy to just photocopy it or whatever. And if you just printed it on the right card stock, an average person wouldn't be able to tell. But again, like Nikki mentioned, if you're in a higher stakes situation, if you're trying to get into Canada or something, they're going to apply more scrutiny to it. And I think they're probably going to figure it out.
This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
Have you seen the movie Field of Dreams, Nikki?
Is that the baseball field one?
I think it's
Field of Dreams.
Yes. Yes, can you describe it more for me, please?
I think there's a field and some dreams are lost or gained.
And baseball.
That's
and
the
anything
one?
else that you can...
Wasn't it about a dad and like... They would come. The people would come.
Yes.
That's it.
If you build it, they will come.
There
Yes,
it is.
very good.
It's an old baseball movie.
Yes, it's from I thought it was older. It's from 1989. I believe Kevin Costner, is that the guy that's in it? I'm pretty sure it's Kevin Costner. And there's not a lot more American than Field of Dreams, Kevin Costner. And so that's why coming up this week, I believe it's Thursday night, the MLB hosting their first ever baseball game at the Field of Dreams field.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I thought they would do like, not Major League, but just like, what do they call it?
Like an exhibition or something?
Yeah, something like that where they would have people could go there. But that's neat. I didn't know they would do a Major League game.
Yeah, the Field of Dreams field, it still stands, of course, and it is that they use for the film. And it's a tourist location because there's not a whole lot else going on in Iowa, specifically Dyersville, Iowa.
It's a tourist trap.
Yes. If you're in Iowa, you need to do something to break it up.
So that's
you
it.
stop at the Field of Dreams. But on Thursday night, the Yankees will play the White Sox for the first ever Major League Baseball game in Iowa. And it will be at the Field of Dreams field.
Are they allowing fans or probably not?
Yeah. They built some actual bleachers or whatever. They built some stands there just for the occasion. And they're making it really a big deal. I saw that they're going to be putting it in the MLB The Show that I'm playing all the time for Xbox and PlayStation in the new update. And as part of this, they're really taking the Americana of it to the next level. And what's more American than Guy Fieri?
Oh, Guy.
Yes, they've gotten him involved.
I don't want to pretend like I don't know because I saw the TikTok yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's a video of him making this item.
Oh, you actually saw it?
I saw the item that he made.
You always know about the stuff.
I know.
Before we get to it.
I can't help it. Last night it was, it was sponsored or it was trending. But
yeah.
I saw the
it was
video of what
sponsored.
he made.
Let's be real.
When he made it, I was like, that's what we're making?
Yeah. You know what, Nikki? How about from now on, you just introduce all the stories, and because I will legitimately be surprised by them.
Dude, you need to get on TikTok more at night because that's where all our news comes from.
That is, I guess. I'm so behind the times because I'm not keeping up on my TikTok. But Guy Fieri has concocted an apple pie hot dog for the game. According to his description, it will feature an all beef hot dog. That's good to know. Apple pie filling, and then Fieri's signature bacon jam enveloped in a flaky pie crust topped with an apple pie mustard drizzle, apple pie spice, and demerara sugar, whatever that is.
I loved it. It was like organic, like raw sugar.
Oh, yeah.
But when he was making it, he was like, I like when people try to feel like they associate with you and like you'll then latch on because it's you connect somehow.
Yeah.
Because he goes, how did he phrase it? He's like, I know we all have like an apple pie filling recipe like from your mom or your grandma. And I was like, first off, no, I don't.
No, yeah.
And second, he goes, but you can just get apple pie filling from a can. I was like, he's trying to be the everyday person there.
Well, good for Guy to connect with you. At least you remembered it.
I did. I laughed at that part. I was like, you're assuming way too much.
Yeah.
And then at the end when they drizzle it, it was really weird to see mustard and the apple pie filling.
Yeah.
That's the sauce that's on top.
But it looks actually really good, and I would love to try it. But I'm not going to Iowa just for this.
Well, he showed you how to make it.
Yeah.
So you can
that's
watch
an
that.
idea.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
We've got 2 days to prepare. Thursday is Field of Dreams Day.
We
already accomplished one in the moment food extravaganza today. Why stop there? Thursday, let's get this happening.
He was promoting.
You saw the TikTok. You should make it. You know how.
Well, let's stop thinking up all this
You already
stuff.
have your grandma's apple pie filling recipe.
No, I don't. But basically, they were doing this with baseball, like hot dogs, apple pie, and it was with Chevrolet because he must be doing their commercials.
Which, if they attached a commercial from the 70s.
Oh my gosh, this jingle is
weird. It is
weird.
stuck in our heads now.
It's
baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. And those are all the things that are American. And I guess if I just got a Chevrolet, I'd be pretty American.
Well, it's a neat idea for baseball game will be on Thursday in Iowa at the Field of Dreams.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
It's the Worst of the Riot on RadioU.
We've got a super spreader event on our hands, potentially, and the focus is the ocean.
The ocean?
The ocean could be super spreading a new virus. Fortunately, it's not a coronavirus.
What is it
but
then?
It is a deadly pathogen that is very, very spreadable, and it could lead to a global outbreak could be coming among marine mammals.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dolphins are in the crosshairs of this one. It's a new version of a cetacean morbillivirus.
Yeah.
And it can cause deadly infections in marine mammals across the globe.
What do dolphins do when they get sick?
I don't know.
They're like, here, go to this coral reef. The pharmacy is right there. Just
They've got some nice holistic coral you can try.
I don't know if you ever knew this, but I actually wanted to be a marine biologist.
Oh, yeah?
Before this.
So I got before radio.
I got sidetracked a little bit, but I definitely love dolphins.
Well, there might not be as many of them left soon
by
enough.
the time I go and do my thing.
You're gonna need this. They're gonna need all hands on deck.
They need me, Hudson. They need me to help out.
So they've got the dolphins are about to go through similar experiences to what we went through. Apparently, maybe
they
masking.
get fevers
I don't know if they're gonna. You have to wonder how this is going to affect the schools.
Of them?
Fish.
Schools of dolphins. I was like, are they masking there? There's so much drama around that.
Well, there's going to be meetings, and parents are not going to be happy either way. Somebody's going to be upset. But
they say it's not just with dolphins, with marine mammals, also whales as well.
Yeah, and they say the problem is they found it first in what they call a Fraser's dolphin. Mm-hmm. And apparently Fraser's dolphins are very, very social animals. And so that's why they're afraid.
We are?
No, we're antisocial. That's how you and I have avoided the virus this whole time.
That's true.
The dolphins are very social, so
they pass it.
Once one gets it, they're concerned it's going to just spread like wildfire throughout the whole dolphin population and into whales. And not just, the other thing is, they're concerned that it's not just going to be in one area of the ocean, but that, again, because they're so social, it's going to just go everywhere.
Oh, I see. So it'll spread fast.
Yeah, so the dolphins are they're in trouble. Maybe we can lend a hand since we have a little experience with deadly pathogens spreading quickly.
I know now you feel like you're called to go help them. You're like, I know what to do.
Yeah.
I got those little
dolphins.
spacing circles so we're not too close to other dolphins.
You put a ring around each dolphin and
a hula hoop sort of thing.
Give them some fin sanitizer, a mask. Would a dolphin wear a mask on its mouth or its blowhole?
Well,
the blowhole, right? Because that's
the
where
blowhole,
that's where the aerosols are coming out.
Let's not, because we're going to sound stupid. But they're basically saying...
we wouldn't want to start now. We don't want to start sounding stupid now.
Well, it'd be even more, and it'd be depressing for people.
When the truth is, we probably shouldn't be laughing about this because dolphins are dying across the oceans.
I know, it is
And
sad.
we're just laughing at it.
They're saying that they probably need to do a similar vaccination program, not to ours, but they did these monk seals that had a problem in Hawaii, and so they need to do they call it a mass immunization campaign.
Oh, no.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, that hasn't worked so well.
And so they're saying that might need to be done to help save the dolphins.
Well, hopefully the dolphins don't have Facebook. You know?
Thanks for listening to the Worst of the Riot podcast.
Oh no! I missed it! Do it again!
You can hear us live every day on the RadioU network through the RadioU app or at riot.radiou.com.